just set out on my way to the ATT at Essen, which is about 2 hours away from where I live in the Netherlands. But it's a beautiful day, as you can see, very sunny. So let's hope the weather holds, stays nice in Germany. When we arrived at the German border, as you can see, we were directed down to one lane. This is quite unusual, quite a long traffic jam, nearly 20 minutes. Normally when passing the German border it's quite easily, but on this occasion something was amiss here. I've speeded the footage up here so that you don't have to sit in a 20-minute traffic jam. As you can see, we're now approaching the German border. There's the sign for Germany, 1 kilometre away, and of course last petrol station in the Netherlands to top up before Germany. As you can see here, as we approach the border, on the left hand side is a German police officer, obviously looking for something or someone, and his colleagues there on the right all getting geared up. Does seem like so it definitely seems like they're looking for something or someone. I don't know who.
I'd like to have been that one guy on his own though, if it was someone. Would you?
No.
Ich glaube, ich kriege einfacher schieben Euro zusammen als die hier drauf.
There are lots of small side rooms where people are selling very unique, interesting equipment, none more so than this unique Vixen binoscope. Outside there was an assortment of solar scopes set up, including this double-stacked Ethelon. I think it's a Corona Solar Max scope. Of course I had to take a look, and the sun on the day was fantastic, the weather was fantastic, and hopefully you can see a little bit in the video here the solar prominence on the left hand quadrant right above what is effectively a huge sunspot on the day. It was amazing to see through this solar scope, and yeah, both me and my wife took advantage of this, and the view was, well, it was excellent.
Adapter für haben, also Sie müssen den Fokus richtig finden.
Of course, all the different vendors, as you would expect, are there selling their Astro wares. The main hall had Plain Wave and some of the big vendors, and I'll call these out in the video as we go by them. This is what I would consider to be Astro Palm, a fully carbon fibre RC. This thing is beautiful, it's amazing to see close up, and it even has shutters.
Okay, go on.
Of course I couldn't resist, so I had to have a demonstration, so here you go. 4 shutter blades automatically opening, ASCOM compliant of course. We have more vendors with their wares, and then something caught my eye, that little yellow telescope. Of course it's an Epsilon, a 130 ED, and next to it another Takahashi, a baby Q. You all know I have a soft spot for Takahashi, but this and the small little SC60 was all that could be found at the expo. The event opened from 10 o'clock in the morning, We arrived around lunchtime, just after 12:30ish, just before 1. And as you can see, the event was well attended with quite a few people, maybe a couple of thousand astro enthusiasts. What was a little bit disappointing was the ZWO stand. It was very small. I don't know if that was out of respect for all the other vendors that were there, of course, selling their products.
Ja.
Now we came across one of the bigger German vendors, APM. They had a corner all to themselves and a wide selection of astronomical equipment, including some of the bigger, higher performance refractors that they offer. Around the outside of the main hall, you could see a complete row of celestron scopes, all the way from the small 6-inch Raster to, at the far end, the 11-inch, and the C11, of course. Now on to the big boys, plane wave and tent micro. Wow, this equipment just looks absolutely stunning, but it's completely outside my price range. Maybe some of you out there have this equipment and enjoy it. It looks absolutely beautiful. This dome is a little bit too small for my telescope, but it's just a model of some of the things that they like to offer. In fact, perhaps that dome was the right one for me. That might have been in my price range. That's it for this year's ATT Essen. R2D2 says don't forget to like and subscribe, especially if you like what you've seen. And I thank you for watching this far. Bye for now.